Whoa. How y'all doing out there? This is your man, Nico B. This is the Black Effect Enterprise episode of the Black Effect. This is why I do these videos for situations and things like this. Recently, we just had a racist 18-year-old white gunman who just killed 10 people at a Buffalo supermarket in a predominantly black, in the hood, basically, in a predominantly black neighborhood. This 18-year-old white gunman left behind a hate-filled online manifesto that detailed his plans and motive. He appeared in court hours after the shooting and pleaded not guilty to the charges of first-degree murder. First of all, before I get into this story, man, more of these things are going to happen. More of this type of racially motivated things is going to happen. I'm trying to tell you, you have in this country we in, if you want to talk about karma or something like stupid like that, no, it's just only the sins of the fathers is what it's called. They've never made things right in this country, and race relations are always high. You have these racist white men who they get indoctrinated. They indoctrinated by the spirit behind this country, and they start to get a hold. They start to become demonized, and they do things like this. That's why we be trying to warn you black women, you swirlers and you divestors, man. You better divest wisely, because you get with one of these men who you don't understand, who ain't stable, man. You trigger them on some racial stuff, your life will be over. But it said 10 people were killed and 3 wounded in a mass shooting in a Buffalo grocery store. A teenage gunman entranced by a white supremacist ideology known as replacement theory opened fire at a supermarket in Buffalo on Saturday, methodically shooting and killing 10 people and injuring 3 more. Almost all of them black. I'm pretty sure he may have shot a Hispanic person. I think the guard that he shot was Hispanic, but everyone he targeted was black. This was a total racial motivated killing. The authorities identified the gunman as 18-year-old Peyton S. Gendron of Conklin, a small town in New York's rural southern tier. Mr. Gendron drove more than 200 miles to mount his attack. See, when you be talking about those, that's why I tell people, quit crying wolf. Quit crying wolf when it comes to racism and white supremacy. Like, when you say a police officer who goes to a high threat level ghetto or high threat level area where niggas is committing crimes and violence, and they have to use deadly force against one of the assailants, and you say that's racism. They premeditated that. They just was going out on they just left their house that day to go kill a black person. No, that's not true. They didn't. That was in the height of the moment, and they had to do that. This person, on the other hand, did premeditatively decide that he was going to drive 200 miles to mount his attack to go kill 10 black people. And he also live streamed the attack, the police said. A chilling video feed that appeared designed to promote his sinister agenda. See, this is why the movie The Batman is so significant. I know niggas is like, you talking about a movie? No, these movies are alluding to real life, bro. The Batman, like, about how crime and how it spreads, like how chaos spreads, how these villains, like how Batman spreads fear through his through what he does, his moniker and all of his theatrics. The villains do the same thing. The Joker, you saw the movie The Joker. They villains do the same thing. They try to inspire people through their actions. And police and law enforcement try not to expose those and give them glory because that's what they want. You know, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if that's what these people want to do. That's what they gonna do. You understand? It doesn't matter if you give them the glory or not. That's what they want to do. That's what they gonna do. Now you have. Let me go ahead and give you some more details on this. The shooting began in the parking lot at about 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. After driving hours away, a heavily armed man appeared outside a Top supermarket. He was wearing tactical gear and body armor with a video camera fixed to his helmet. He was carrying an assault rifle with an anti-black slur written on the barrel. Then he opened fire. I want to see if any of these swirlers and divestors and black male haters cover this video. Will any of y'all touch this video with a 10-foot pole? Because we already know, you know, you want to, like, we already know you a bootlicker. Like, that's just the case. Like, a lot of y'all are bootlickers. Like, y'all ain't really with the ish, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, most white people are decent people. They not like, I mean, for real, at the end of the day, like in America, blacks and whites have, you know, have cultivated, I'll say up into about maybe, you know, in the 1960s or something, you know, don't quote me on that, but we've cultivated up into, from that time up into now, we've been able to build something great together. You know what I mean? We've even up in from slavery times, man. Like I said, we didn't ask to be brought over here. We didn't ask for all that, you know. But we still fought in these wars and built your infrastructure. You know, created things, made your giving you style and giving you all of these great things that we have over here. Made life great for in America over here, and we've worked in harmony. Most people aren't like that, but I'm serious. But the system is set up that way. I mean, the spirit behind the country, it hasn't been, that spirit of white supremacy, it hasn't been quenched, and it hasn't been rectified. We haven't rectified the spirit of oppression. That spirit hasn't been rectified. But see, God himself is the one who's causing the reverse. Like I said, the white man is becoming the new nigga. Not all of them. I'm not speaking just all, but I'm saying in general, you see the youth taking more influence from, you know, nigga culture, you know what I mean? And not black people culture, but nigga culture, you know, and you got Hispanics taking it. Look at China Max, and you got all these niggas doing that, like trying to gangbang, do all this foolishness, man. Stop it. But this dude had he had a racial slur written on the gun. This man had every intent, and he had body armor and a camera on his helmet. He had every intent to go kill some black people, and just let that be the reason. So you have, let me go ahead and give you some more details. This stuff is just heinous, man. It's a grisly scene, man. This whole thing is just disgusting. I had to do a video on this, man, because I've been warning, you know what I'm saying, black people, been warning y'all, like, and it's not just, I've been warning everybody, like, you're gonna have, even, you know, Caucasians, you're gonna have more things like this happen, man, in the world. The world is becoming increasingly more wicked. But for black people, you gotta understand, you thinking that running to your oppressor is going to help you. That's not gonna help you. Like, we all, like, everybody can have their own, but we all can have harmony here. You know, of course, people are gonna mingle together and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. People should do that in order to understand each other's culture, you know what I'm saying? And embrace each other's culture. And we've done that. Again, look at how many people listen to rap and consume hip hop. It's not just black people. People eat that up. They, you know what I'm saying? So let's be real here. There is though there is the spirit of white supremacy, there is still harmony here. It says in Buffalo, it says through the 180 pages of hate-filled writings that Peyton Gendron posted online, a common theme emerged. The notion that white Americans are at risk of being replaced by people of color. Gunmen have Goodman have referenced the racist idea known as replacement theory. During a string of mass shootings and other violence in recent years, it was once associated with a far-right fringe, but has become increasingly mainstream, pushed by politicians and popular television programs. So you got this being pushed, this replacement theory, and I've heard of this before, of white men and women fearing that they're going to be replaced. You see Karen and Kyle going crazy every day. Every day, Karen and Kyle, you see, is one of them or doing something stupid, or, you know, terrorizing somebody, or trying to interject in something that's not their business and getting themselves harmed, or taken hauled off. You see that all the time, and you're gonna see that increasingly more as these. And it's not just American blacks. It's not just with blacks. You see that happen. The Asians, with Asian crimes, the guy who shot up all the Asian massage parlors. You're gonna see Hispanic. They allow, like, it's like Hispanics are the only ones they try to use Hispanics, but it's white supremacy. So Hispanics are a victim of white supremacy too. And when I say I'm not trying to demonize the everyday white person, because they, or the everyday Caucasian, because they in the same boat. They don't have white supremacy problems. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk like that. They don't even think like that. And I'm talking about the ones who even have their own. Salute to the good old boys, man. Salute to the good old boys out there hunting, you know what I'm saying, doing their own thing, and with their own family, man, doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. And when they get around the brothers, they link up with the brothers like Lock and Key, man, like a Bubba Sparks. We love to see them, man, you know, to link up with them and do that and be a part of their culture. And they love to come over here and be a part of our culture sometime. But the best thing about it is we both, you know what I'm saying, when it's over, we both can separate. We ain't trying to be, niggas ain't really trying to be with they daughter, and they ain't trying to be with ours. Like, they ain't trying to be with their son. That's just how it is. I mean, now, if it happened, it happened. It's love like that, because it's love like that. But it has to be organic. But with this swirling mentality and this mentality we got going on in the black community, that worshiping white people and other groups of people like that, saying that and women trying to make it seem like this group of men is so much better that they need to they the protectors of them. Are you stupid? You can't be that stupid, because this right here, this will show you, like, this is an example. This is an example of white supremacy, of exact white, like they telling you. The guy has 180 pages filled with a white supremacist manifesto. Like, you know, talk about replacement theory. Like, at the end of the day, man, if that's what you're worried about, man, like, that's some real stupid shit. Like, ain't nobody, if you worry about that, why ain't you going out there, you going getting locked up, ain't helping your cause? Why ain't you going out there and knocking up a white chick or something? You ever heard is an 18-year-old? And no, that's not the case. What it is, this man is an incel. This man is an 18-year-old incel. He's scared of his own shadow. You know, he's been demonized. You know, basically Satan has got into his mind. He watching all these videos. That's why a lot of people shouldn't be talking on the internet, man. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of stuff shouldn't be allowed on the internet, and some of these sites are gonna be liable. A lot of these sites got letting a lot of rhetoric and stuff slip through. Like, I don't never incite violence on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this is and it really at its core, my content is Christian content. And we all know the Lord, you know, that has love for everyone. You do whatever, you know, whatever in the parameters, as long as you're not harming no one. You know, I'm not knocking, you know, whatever you're doing at the end of the day. The Lord will tell you, you know what the Lord is with, and you know what he's not with. But you go ahead and do what you do swiftly, man. I can't control you. I can't control people. But we can control what we do, and the things that we say out our mouth, the messages we promote, and where we go, you know what I'm saying? And our actions, that, like I said, the things that we put out into the earth, into the universe. People want to, like come on, man. Like, you know, prayers out to all of the families, man, for these people. This is 10 people. This is a lot of people, man. Like, this guy was pinpointing, targeting folks. They say he went into the store, the security guard there tried, the Hispanic security guard, I think he was Hispanic, tried to shoot him. He shot him, but it didn't injure him and hit the body armor, and then the guy ended up shooting the security guard and killing him. Like, man, this guy was playing a video game. And then he ended up being able to be talked down and taken out alive by the police officers. That's the stuff that I don't get. And if it was a black, and that's the thing where about police and law enforcement and justice, where black people look at it like, man, it's a joke. You know, you need to change this stuff. You know that if it was a black man, you would have killed him on sight. You would have came in there and shot him. I mean, it would have been, that whole place would have been riddled with bullets. But just because he had his gun pointed to his head, he gonna kill himself. They want to talk him down, negotiate with him, and then so they can arrest him. It's like, for what? So you can go give him, so we can go get locked up and we gotta pay for it. So the taxpayers gotta pay money. Like, this man gonna plead not guilty, not guilty. Like, are you nuts? You had a freaking camera on. And anything less than a death penalty for this is a travesty of justice, man. You understand? Like, and even with that, it's like you still gotta house him and pay for it. Like, bro, y'all should have just came in there and just blazed, dude. I mean, I wouldn't have cared if that's what you did. But the cops, they want to come in there with having little leniency and mercy. Some of these cops is cowards too. They ain't really, and when it's time for them to actually do something, when it come to shooting their firearm or really putting their life on the line, they just as scared. They scared little bitches like a civilian, man. It's like, they just got the job for a check. You need to really get out of here. Being a police officer should be a calling from God. That should be your life's calling. You know what I'm saying? I know people like that, and they make the best cops, police officers. Ex-military, But, yeah, so this guy was allowed to do too much, man. Like, the security guards couldn't stop him. They ain't got no training. He was just allowed to go freely go on a killing spree. That bring me to this. This was in a predominantly black neighborhood. Where are you thugs and gangbanger goofies? When y'all niggas, cause I see y'all every day out when I'm going out shopping, doing my thing. Like, what y'all niggas is lacking all the time. You see niggas on the internet every day, just in random areas, riding around, big ass guns. Just riding around, going to go grocery shopping with big ass hammers and big ass illegal guns and big stuff like that. So it's like, y'all niggas go do that because y'all, just to flash dance and get into a road rage incident or something, and then shoot your partner in the head on accident. That's why only reason y'all have these guns, because you ain't defending nothing when that type of energy come through. Nigga, with your worst nightmare come through your ghetto. This is the worst nightmare to one of you rumble tumble, drug dealing, wannabe gang banging, flashing gun, flash dancing ass niggas. This is y'all worst for real. Is that this white dude in body armor, coming down there murdering stuff. That's y'all niggas now. Y'all don't want no parts of that, because y'all could easily gang up on them. Y'all could easily, regulate that. Y'all could easily come through and, somebody, if like one of you niggas, you spot them, got them, wanna be niggas, y'all niggas could have came through. I'm saying, if you in that situation, you could have went to your car, got your stuff and came in, and rock, or had your shit on you. A lot of you niggas don't have no carry licenses, licenses to carry. So y'all can't do nothing. You just sitting ducks. This was a sad situation. I'm not talking about the people in there, but I don't know who it was because, you know, they haven't revealed. Of course, they're not going to reveal all the victims in there, but I'm just saying, and you don't know who could have a gun, but for you niggas in the hood, it's like people don't feel, these are the people don't feel no recourse or remorse for coming to your hood doing this, you know, and because they know you're not going to do nothing, you know. You're not gonna do nothing. Like if, and that's the sad thing about it. So, but you just want to terrorize your own people. It's like there was the Crazy K story, man. You niggas is just. But this here is a tragedy, man. You know, I want to see this guy get tossed under the jail until they get ready to kill him. Which I said the death penalty need to come swift. They need to hurry up, implement that, and have it. And I don't want to hear nothing, like because the charges. The charges are you're a heinous human being. That's the charges. Like, you know, you're demonized and we need to get you up out of here. That's the charges. You know, this is pretty shocking, man. I don't want to keep y'all too long on this video. Prayers to the family, man, but this is what we be saying. Peace and blessings. I'm out of here.